Yes. You're live right now.
I'm live.
Yes.
Okay.
So we gotta go. Sorry, guys, I'm making you sick there. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me get my list. You tell them about every one of those.
Okay. So, this guy here, if you went to our website, you're gonna win this Sawyer. Let's see, this Sawyer 1 gallon. It's gravity fed, and it comes with the Sawyer mini water filter.
It's a Sawyer gravity system. So it's got a water filter, a hose, and you fill it up. And so this is like what you keep in camp, and then you fill up all your water bottles from being in camp. I don't know. Am I on film?
Hey, can you see if Dad's on film?
So
No.
So with this one, we're gonna give. We said we were just going to give away the 1 Kin onion sharpener, but we're going to give away a bunch of stuff tonight. So before we do that, though, we have to give away the bendable products stuff.
Yes.
So as we're giving away the bendable products, do you have? Can you go to Google on your phone? And then we'll wait for you guys to come on here and ask a few questions, because in order to get in on the drawing for this, we will draw at the end of it after we answer some questions. So you guys have to bring on your questions, and then if you ask a question, or if you tag somebody and bring them on to our live broadcast here, then you will also put your name in, and we'll put you on a list like this. And once we put you on a list like that, we'll do a random number generator, and we'll give this stuff away to you tonight.
Is that what you're looking up?
There's over, what, $250?
Over $250.
No, you're going to do a random number generator.
On Google?
Yeah, just type in Google random number generator. He's not very tech savvy.
How do I know people ask questions?
How do you know? They usually will have a spot on there where they ask a question.
How many
Like
people?
it'll pop up on the thing.
I think so. I know it will on desktop version. But okay.
18?
Okay, so we're going to draw for the bendable. Man, I should get that and show it to him.
Okay.
So tell him about this.
Okay, I will tell him about that.
Tell him about this, and I'll go get the bendable.
Okay. So, this guy is Work Sharp guided field sharpener, and we actually use this a ton this year. So what it is this guy is at home. This guy is your belt sharpener here, and you sharpen your knives at home. You put this in your pack, and you kill a bull and your or a deer or whatever, and your knife gets dull. This actually has a bunch of different things. You can actually make a whole new bevel with this thing.
Yeah.
So this
It's
thing,
got
this
a
thing is
heavy.
versatile. It's for pocket knives, hunt knives, serrated knives, axes, scissors, and fishing hooks as well.
And broadhead.
And broadheads.
Do they have broadheads on there?
No, they don't.
They should have broadheads on there, because you pull these sides off and it's got a broadhead wrench in there. Really cool. This is what I carry. We used it this year quite a bit.
Yeah. I actually don't have that one. I have the old school one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You got the pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this is always in my pack. If you want to go real light, you can take these plates off, and when you take the plates off, you can just take those and put those in your pack and use those as something, just for an abrasive in your pack.
Guys, go check out Work Sharp.
Yeah, check out Work Sharp.
They're an Oregon-made company.
Yep, right here in the great Southern Oregon. Nothing, all this stuff like this little sharpener. I have the one over there. I used it today to sharpen our knives. And these are awesome. Yes,
How's the shooting range up Rancheria?
it's not there anymore. Oh, how's the shooting range as in the rifle range? It's clean, beautiful.
They actually put new roofs on it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's been clean. And then there's a group of people, and I need to get a hold of them so we could help. But they clean it like every 2 weeks or so. It's in good shape.
Also, when did you shave?
I had to shave. I'm in the air guard as well. And by being in the air guard, I have to shave at least once a month. It sucks. I hate it. But being in the air guard is good, and I like doing that. So that's why I shaved. So they do come across the screen.
Yeah, just pops up. Goes
Cool.
kind of way quick though, so.
Okay. They go away quick?
Mhm, they kind of do a little bit, yeah.
It doesn't hold it there?
It should have.
No, it's not. It's
Our,
not there.
yeah, after the video.
It'll-
But then we have to do another video to tell them who won.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry, guys.
I guess we're gonna have to do that. Okay, this is the game changer. This is what we're gonna do, the random number generator. This call, quite honestly, if we just hunt the Cascades next year and we backpack in, this will probably be all I take with me for a
So
bugle.
that thing is very, very loud. It just doesn't have the back pressure as a big bugle would.
Right, it doesn't have the back pressure and that baritone.
And you should hear the cow call that comes out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for him.
You have yours?
Huh? No, I'm gonna open it up. Whoever's it is. Sorry. Whoever, one of you guys on here, it's gonna not be good because I'm gonna open up your call. And then I will sanitize it before I send it to you though. We won't let Gage do it. No telling what would be stuck in there.
I have a better cow call than you do.
The cow call, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you can do it better than I can? Ooh, this one comes with a sticker. Mine didn't come with a sticker.
Looks like you guys aren't getting a sticker with the game.
Yeah, they are. Okay, this call, it says it's a game changer, and it really is. Now, I haven't blown this native
Super Snake.
Super Sneak. This is one of Bob's. I haven't blown this before, so this might not turn out really well. So this side has a muffle in it, so it muffles it, and then this side makes it louder. So you have a couple different sections in there. And then you can bugle through it.
Do it.
Yep, should we do it?
Do it with it.
This call I can't bugle as well as. So you can use this. Did Aubrey like that?
Oh, she's eating her bottle. She's actually, or whatever it is.
My granddaughter's here,
My
so
daughter.
Grandma's taking care of her. As Jade is our, what would you call her? Our engineer. Our
Questionnaire.
Okay. Without
Behind the
further
scenes.
ado, we should give this thing away.
Yeah, let's do it.
How many we got on here?
14.
14? 14 people. Out of 14 people, one of you guys are going to win this if you start asking questions. Another thing they could do is they could invite somebody to come on here. Before we start pulling these. You can invite somebody to come on here, and then, but why would you, right?
So, if you don't know what to ask, you can ask us about our elk season. You can ask us about
Duck season.
duck season. You can ask us any.
How's your duck season been
I've
going?
only gone like 4 times.
How many shots have you shot?
I've actually only bought 1 box of shells this year.
Okay, how many ducks you got?
5 or 6.
Oh, that's not bad.
You got a question?
Hang on, I'm getting a few people on here. Gives a couple minutes.
Okay.
A couple minutes. Okay. Well, we will give. This
Okay,
away.
we will give this away since it doesn't affect.
The live video.
Gage, you need a shave.
Yeah, right here.
Shave.
Probably use that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How many times did you bugle that big Cascade bowl?
Oh man. So I got the original answer from him was about 9 o'clock that day, and we ended up killing him at about 2. One is like 1:40 to 2.
You bugled
And
him
I
the day
bugled-
before too.
Yeah, and I bugled him the day before. I mean, maybe. I mean, it could have been another bull in there, but it was hundreds of times. And I'll tell you what, he didn't want to come in. We chased him probably 4 miles from the top down to the bottom, and then once he got to the bottom, he knew what he was doing because. And I didn't show this well in the video because I was trying to call and video at the same time. It's really hard to kind of, put the plot out there. But when I got down to the bottom, he took us to a spot that he knew the wind was going to swirl because I was dogging his wind all the time. And if you do that to a big bull, you dog their wind, they know that you know the game. Because bulls want to smell each other too. They kind of can go, that doesn't, he's not as musty or whatever. I don't think that's a big bull. So they want to smell each other before they actually make contact. Bulls are lovers, not fighters. So you have to force them into fighting. And so I came around, and I could tell he took us into a spot where the wind was just swirling. So it was swirling like in one direction. So we had to back out. And what you guys don't see in the videos, we backed out and probably went another 2 miles backing around and came back in. You guys. Right before the scene before we shot him is when I was like, we got to move, and that's when we did. And it took us probably about another 30 minutes or so to get around him. And then the minute I got around him and kind of treated him like a bull, like a big bull, that's when he came in. He was like, oh, this guy's, he knows the game. He's going to mess with me. I guess I better go over there.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Just think if we could have got 2 bugles on him. We probably wouldn't have to chase him near as far.
Someone wants to know why we need to ask questions.
Because I like having questions.
So
Because it's hard for us just to sit up here and talk without
asking
somebody.
questions will win you this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry.
That's what I think that's.
Yeah, that's what they're
So asking questions will win you these work sharp.
These things,
Yeah.
all this stuff. But I'm going to give 3 away. So this is one prize, this is one prize, and this is one prize. There's over $250 worth of stuff here.
Lots of questions rolling in. One says Eagle Point forever.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What are you looking forward to? Yeah, what are you looking forward to hunting next year with the stick bow most?
Well,
Are you going to hunt
I'm
stick
gonna
bow?
hunt with a stick bow, so
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to kill another bull.
Bulls. I think bulls are...
So what I've been doing the last 2 years is I've been rifle hunting for deer. I killed a mule deer in 2019, and I killed a blacktail this year with my rifle.
Yeah, you've killed one last 2 years.
Yeah, kind of getting into the
I'm
long
having
range.
backstrap.
I've had tons. We have it every night. So yeah, I'm gonna hunt with a stick bow this year for elk.
Yeah, I think elk stick bows are made for elk, or elk are made for stick bows, because we get them. I mean, all the bulls we killed this year, except for maybe David's, he was about 30.
Well, mine was about 30.
Yeah.
So.
It would have been piece of cake. Well, not piece of cake. I made a horrible shot on my bow, but it would. They're all within range. The one Kevin shot was
20. Yeah.
maybe 15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He just put his pin where it needed to go and shot. Any more questions?
Yeah.
Oh.
First time on here, native Oregonian. God's good.
Yes.
God is good.
God is good. All the time.
Do you shed hunt?
No. I got a couple stories about shed hunting. So we actually did go shed hunting like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
We took the family out, had a fun time. We were just hiking around, and I actually tripped over 2 sheds, matching sheds, nice big 3-point, and I don't know if the
They're in
antlers
here
in
somewhere.
And I thought they were sticks. My mother, right behind me, picked both of them up in a matter of 10 feet.
Yeah.
They were both right
So
there.
honestly, we don't shed hunt, but Misty does. My
Yes.
wife. Yeah, she's good.
And
at it.
I found a couple sheds, but I'm not very good at it. It's
Yeah.
a very hard thing to do.
We need. It's actually not as hard. I mean, it is for blacktails. It's
Yeah.
harder, but if you go, just go east and
Or
north.
glass them.
Yeah. There we go.
What's your favorite scripture verse?
Oh, mine is Ephesians 2:5. What's yours? Don't say John 2:6.
Mine is in Ephesians as well. I can't remember. It talks about being in the armor of God.
Oh, okay.
So I don't remember what verse it is, but that is mine. It's in Ephesians as well.
How were the trails into the wilderness bow season?
We don't use them very much unless we're packing out.
We use a very, very old skid road though. Very old. Before that was probably even wilderness.
Oh yeah. Okay, the bottom end of that,
The bottom end.
where the wallows are.
Yeah, we don't really use trails a whole lot.
We do. I mean, for traveling in between places to hunt, but we found out we used to hunt off of a trail, and there was a lot of elk around that. But it got popular. There's a lot more people running around on the trails, and we found out that the elk kind of treat the trails even worse than roads.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let a pickup drive by, but when somebody's walking by, they don't want to be there. So we do use them to get to places and then dive off the trails. Knowing your trail system's good though, because when you do get one down, getting in and out, knowing the trails are good.
Very, yes.
Yeah, we have good evening, fellas.
Good evening.
Just watched that video with the big Cascade bull. One of the best hunting videos I've seen.
Whoa. It was fun. I'll tell you what, it was one of the best hunts I've been on, other than the fact of watching him kill his bull. That was probably, out of my whole hunting career, I think that's been my best hunt. I've had some good hunts. Hunting with Kevin was awesome. Seeing that big bull come in was awesome, but it's not the same as watching him shoot a spike. I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
And then packing it out of the hole. Well, okay, we should tell them a little bit about that.
So yeah, I guess the video didn't show a whole lot of that.
Of us
Yeah.
contemplating going in. And
so that was Memorial. No, that was Labor Day.
Labor Day
So
weekend.
Labor Day weekend, we showed up Friday morning. We woke up, I don't know, super early. Got into Eastern Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we woke up super.
Yeah,
early.
we got there at 10.
10.
So it took
Set
about
up-
5 hours from here.
we
so
set
we
up
left
camp.
at 4.
Yeah, we set up camp. I hunted the first day a shooter, and the dad hunted the second day, and we did not see one elk the first 2 days.
Yeah.
So there's a hole that we know about, and it is a hole. I'll tell you that it is. I don't know how many feet of elevation you drop in 3 miles.
I think you start out at like 52 and then you're about 38 down at the bottom. So it's a ways.
It's a ways down, and it's very weird. It's got benches, and then it's steep.
Real
and
steep
then
in the
benches,
benches.
and then steep. So we don't go down there unless we have to go down there. And we didn't see any elk that weekend, and we're rolling on Sunday. We got to leave Monday. And I told Dad, let's go down the hole.
That's not what you said. You said it's my day to
Yeah.
shoot. We're going in the hole.
We're going in the hole.
And I'm like dragging my feet the whole time.
So we went down there, and believe it or not, we got to the bottom of that hole, and 20 minutes later shot that spike, and then 20 minutes after that, Dad shot that 5-point.
Yeah.
On
On the way back down to go back in, we ran into more.
What you don't see in that video is Dad shot that bull, and well, I guess you do see it a little bit.
I tried to make
So
it, but our
Dad
footage is
shot
so
that
jacked
I
up,
know.
you know.
Well, we're gonna get a better microphone next year
Yeah.
for sure. The not having sound is a pain.
Yeah.
So I shot that bull. Dad shoots his bull. We gave Dad's bull some time and cut my bull up. What you didn't really see is we never found Dad's bull the day that we shot those bulls. So we
We
packed
kept kicking cows. And it would kick the bull with
and
it.
I mean, every time we'd get close, you knew he was going to be there.
Yeah.
Cows would.
And you know, and there were a lot of comments on that video about, hey, you should have just backed out. First of all, you know, you can make them run. Yeah,
We
I know
did.
all that.
But we did
But-
back out for 4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
And another thing is I didn't want him. If he was dead, I didn't want it to sit there because it would have been spoiled by the time we got back to it.
Early September. It
Yeah.
was 80 degrees
And-
outside.
So, and another thing is I've done that before on a bull that was, and you could tell in the video he was hurt, and it got away from us. I know it died, but it got away from us, and I wasn't going to go through that again.
That he died by the creek.
Yeah, he died right by the creek, so he was in good shape. So, yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
Have-
Christmas.
Have you guys had any success calling black bears? I'm new to Oregon, and after getting a nice bear on camera, I'm completely obsessed with chasing them with my longbow.
Yeah. I haven't had any luck. Have you?
No.
But one thing I am going to start doing, and I don't have those videos out yet, but you will see the videos. I'm going to start hunting them in the snow, like in December, and start tracking them, and you know, pull the old Jeremiah Johnson stuff.
I think bears are probably one of the hardest big game animals for me to hunt. I just don't understand what bears do all the time.
They
Bears,
eat. That's about all they do.
And
Yeah.
most of the time when I see a bear, it's because we just ran across each other.
Take that back though. In August, we'll go into the huckleberries and
Yeah.
um,
For a spring bear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, early fall, like August
the
1st.
fall, yeah, the fall.
And-
yeah.
But you guys will see in my next set of videos, he's not in any of them.
For the bear?
For
No.
deer and bears, yeah. In the next set, you'll see that and I'm going to do it with my muzzleloader next year. I want Jeremiah Johnson it.
I have that little sharpener in pack and love it.
Yes, it is one of the best I've ever used.
Former COQ guy living in Redmond. COQ.
That's got a. Okay,
Let us
tell
know
us what that is.
If I'm even saying that, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if it means actually something. Stick bows are for everything.
Stick bows are cool. Love them.
Is the sugar pine open?
Yes. Sugar Pine is open for takeout, and I suggest if you get around, come up here and eat. Corey could use the help.
Yeah. Let's see. What is a small sharpener we got there?
So the small sharpener is a guided field sharpener. So this is what you take out when you're hunting, or you don't even have to be hunting, fishing, anything. This is what you take out when you're actually doing what you need to do with the knife.
Oh God, I should have one open. I could show it to him.
Yeah.
So the reason they call it a guided is because it has these edge. So to get your bevel right, you can lay your knife up there and then it guides you across. And they have them on both sides. Now it also has a chromatic strip on top, and you could adjust that by 4 different adjustments, and one's coarse, one's fine. And then once you get a edge on it like that, which I don't go that far on my edges, I do on my broadheads. But once you get that far, then it has a stroping leather on the back. And then these little diamond sharpeners, they're like a steel diamond sharpener. You pull that off, and inside there is a broadhead wrench. And you can keep your bowstring. I keep an extra string in mine. But yeah, they're cool. And then it's got a fish hook sharpener and a serration sharpener. You can this sharpener alone, you can probably get away with
everything.
Yeah,
it's an all-in-one.
Yeah, just carry that in your pack and you're good to go. That and a knife, you're good to go.
Were you on the east or west side of the Cascades?
Both. We started on the east and then ended up on the west.
What are your thoughts on the upcoming changes, controlled archery units?
Oh, don't get me started. Okay, well.
So here's another thing that most people aren't getting at is the technology that bow hunting has came out with. Just a rangefinder. You take that away, I think the success rate is going to go way down. So what's happening is people the success rate.
We didn't have that statistic at all this year.
No. I use mine.
Yeah.
But what it is the success rate's going up in Oregon. So Oregon is trying to do something about it, and I honestly I think it's the technology that is doing this, and that's why I'm going to change to a stick bow. I don't like it at all.
Partially.
Partially.
Yeah.
And then Oregon's doing some things that.
Right. So when they went to the rifle draw system, that pushed a bunch of people over to bow hunting, so they can hunt their unit every year. Which I get that. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I see a problem with is if they take us bow hunters, and I know so many other guys, they hit different spots, and the elk could be rutting in one unit and they won't be rutting in the other unit. And so we move around. If the elk aren't playing, we go somewhere else. And the problem is that's one of our big main tactics is to put on a lot of ground and find them. And that's all elk hunting is. Once you find an elk that's working with it, they're not that hard.
So on our Life Outdoors podcast, me, Chase and Moby, and Mountain Minded, we did a podcast about these new rules, and you can go see what they think as well about it.
Yeah, and so if it goes to a all draw, it's going to split the Cascades, which would kill us because we hunt the Cascades, and a lot of times we're hunting right on the line. It's the Pacific Crest, and it's right on that line. So a herd of elk, if they just walk over the Pacific Crest,
we're done.
We're done. Now, say take that to like Sprague or one of those other units. Well, they're concentrated in these areas. But it's not that way with the Cascades. The Cascades are cut right down the middle, so you're going to have an east side and a west side, and you're not going to be able to hunt the same elk. Whereas like Ochoco, it's all the same elk.
Yep.
They're divided by like deserts. Yep. Silver Lake, Fort Rock, all that stuff. They're divided.
Desolation.
So yeah, so it's going to really mess with the Cascades. Also, what it's going to do is push a bunch of people on the coast.
Yep.
So I think they should keep it the way it is. Maybe look at some of the high used units and then make those draw units like Ochoco. I think it helped Ochoco.
Oh, it did. It did.
And like Ochoco and some of those higher used units over east, then start making those draws. But don't just shotgun it.
Yeah,
you got me started. That's a rabbit hole I could go down. That kind of stuff I could talk about all day.
Gage, you got to get your wife into elk hunting now that she's got her first deer.
Yes.
Oh,
so actually,
go back a couple of years.
Yeah. So if you look back a couple of years, my wife, I tell you what, she is a strong woman.
Yeah, go watch those videos.
So we went. I think we went 10 miles that day.
Oh, and it was not an easy 10 miles.
And Jade came up to me, whispered to me, and said, "My feet hurt." And I'm like, "Okay." So, and I can tell she was in pain. So we went back to I took her back to camp, and her feet were blistered up. So yeah, she knows what elk hunting's all about.
She knows elk hunting.
Is it Ephesians? I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
Yeah.
Ephesians 2:10 hangs in my rear view mirror.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
How old were you when you forgot your first bull?
I was 24.
What about Dad?
This year was my first year.
Oh, I was 20 something. But I've been around, I packed out, I didn't have a tag until I was like, I met your mom, so I didn't have a tag until then. All the other times I was hunting with my uncles, and I packed a lot of their bulls out. We did mostly all rifle hunting back in those days. The way I got into bow hunting actually was, my uncles would call bulls during rifle season. And it was like one of those things, like, there's elk bugling.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of these bulls would start coming in, and I was like, oh man, I could probably get bulls in and shoot them with a bow. And so that's what got me into it, was elk. I did bow hunt a couple years with my dad before I went in the Coast Guard. But that time that I was in the Coast Guard, so from like 20 to 24, I really didn't hunt much, and I think I got one my 24 year when I came back.
When you say Cascade, is it a mix between Rocky Mountain and
Yeah.
Roosevelt?
I do.
I think they're their own bull. I think they're a Cascade bull.
I think they're a Cascade bull.
They have so many different features. They have rosy antlers for sure, but man,
they travel like Rockies. I mean,
they're not territorial like a rosy would.
No, they don't stay in one
Yeah.
spot like a rosy will sit in a hole, and they usually travel in huge, from what we've seen, in huge
herds.
herds.
And miles. Miles.
And if they're not there, they're not there.
Yeah.
If they are there, it'll just be tore up.
Do I need to make Cowboy Dinner Tree a bucket list dining
Oh yeah,
experience?
yeah. Hopefully they're still around. I read that they might be going out of business, so you need to do it now. Just because of the COVID thing, all these restaurants are hurting you
You
guys.
get 5 meals in one plate.
Oh, the Cowboy Dinner Tree is so amazing.
What do you do for the Air Guard?
I now am working at the command post. I did work on the ejection seats on F-15s over in Kingsley. Yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoyed it.
Any hunts with the Born and Raised crew?
Coming up,
We haven't made any plans yet, but that doesn't mean anything.
I've been talking a little bit to Trent. There's a couple hunts that I want to do, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it because it's got to happen before December, and I don't really want to give it away because it's something they've never done before. Well, I mean, as on video, I know they've done it, but not on video. So
The last one for now. What's the biggest bull you guys have killed?
A spike.
probably that 6-point Cascade bull.
That 6 point for sure.
Yeah, my little 6. I haven't looked at the difference between the two.
He is taller.
He's taller.
But I think the width of your bull this year is about the same.
I think the tines are longer. So
The meat's
they're all
good.
3. Yeah, the meat's awesome. They're all 3-year-olds are the ones I've shot. So, yeah. All right, we need to get this one taken
Yes.
care of. Okay. What's that?
Aubrey's.
Is Aubrey sleeping?
It's bedtime.
My
Oh,
granddaughter's
no,
sleeping.
no, she's not.
Oh.
Abort.
Abort. Okay, so let's do
I
a
have-
random number generator for this guy. You know what? I got a Phelps call down there that Jason sent us.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw a Phelps call in with this too. You guys see how this works?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think I have a Maverick sitting around here somewhere. Should I throw a Maverick in, or should we just throw just a Phelps?
Just a pink one. They don't need it.
I don't have a pink one.
Oh,
I
you
got
have
the
a
gray
regular
one.
Phelps? Oh, give them both away.
Okay.
So 2 calls.
2 calls and the game changer. And you guys, I'm serious. This thing is worth its weight.
Ready?
Yep.
15.
15. Rob Mann. Rob, I just got done talking to Rob today. Rob, this is yours. So we'll get that out to you. I haven't got anybody else's stuff out to him yet. I'll put it all out at once. Don't worry too. After this giveaway, we got more stuff coming. I still got quite a bit of stuff. Work Sharps. They just want to get you guys using this stuff because they know how good their products are. And if you guys are using it, you're going to tell other people. So, I mean, that's how we are. They don't pay me anything. They just, I use their stuff and I believe in it. Same with Sawyer. That's another thing I use and believe in.
Everything we given away, we've tried out before.
Or we use it.
And we use it all the time. So.
Okay. So.
That's given away.
Okay. Any more questions?
Freddie, I'm sorry for Miss Morales.
Uh-huh.
Where's the invite to go hunting?
Are you in Oregon? Oh yeah, she's like
I was like, "Oh."
our engineer over there.
Yes.
In
Yes
Oregon.
to that question.
What do you want to hunt? Because duck hunting's pretty easy. We can take a lot of people duck hunting.
We got 2 boats.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun to take a lot of people duck hunting. I like duck hunting with a lot. I guide duck hunting, and I love
Big
doing
Cascade elk.
it. You want to hunt big Cascade elk? That one's a little bit tougher.
Can you walk 15 miles a day?
Yeah, and some of those are. There's some tricks there, you know.
I mean, we've had some dry spills.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Cascade elk hunting is hard.
Yeah.
We've done very well this
we
year.
We actually called in more bulls last year than we did this year.
I actually elk hunted more days last year.
I did too. I think I hunted a total of like 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay, what diaphragm call did you use in the Big Cascade Bold video? It was yellow.
I used 2 different calls. I started off with Phelps. No, and then I ended up with the Blackout 3. I started off with Jason Phelps, the Martian call.
Martian.
It's not a Martian.
It's a gorilla.
It's a gorilla. So the pink Phelps call, which is Jason's, that's his signature series. He calls it the Martian call. And then I ended up with the Blackout series, and I like that Blackout series. And I did the number 3 at the end because I wanted to be able to scream at him.
If you guys know what the Blackout series is, it's got 3 calls, and it goes from like lead cow to herd bull to little guy.
Yeah,
so
and
it ramps up, and it actually it's a very good system.
And I think they're different. So it's like 1 read, 2 reads, and 3 reads.
Yep.
Yeah, and I went straight to that. When I started getting him to where he was really getting upset, I switched over to the big calls.
It's loud and mean.
And yeah, and just grunted and growled, and well, you guys saw.
Gary said Gage said you would take him hunting for elk, so he's gonna hold you to that.
Gary did?
Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Gary, can you walk 15 miles a day? Answer that one.
Sometimes. Sometimes you don't have to
No,
walk that
sometimes
far.
you don't. No.
How does someone get into duck hunting with you?
Let me know who you are. Are you in Oregon?
Yeah. Instant messages.
Yeah. Just the Life Outdoors Instagram. We do a lot of duck hunting with a lot of different people.
It's a fun time.
It's good.
Gary
time.
said yes, I can. And the one that asked about how to go duck hunting with you is in Oregon.
Oh, okay. We do everything in Southern Oregon. There's days when we just go out and we can shoot with 2 boats. We can haul. I can haul 3 in mine.
And I can carry all the decoys and another guy.
Yeah. So we do get out there.
Yeah. Don't be giving away your spots.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We tried real well on the Cascade stuff not to show that because there were some guys up there that hunt that pretty hard and they know it well and they've killed a lot of big bulls, and I tried not to ruin that for them.
Speaking of ducks, do you recommend decoys or can you go without?
So I've been duck hunting since I was 10, and we have a really cool place called Denman, we're in Southern Oregon, in White City, and I've jump shot that a lot, and I've limited out. So no, necessarily you don't, but if you're gonna sit in one spot, ducks love to decoy.
Oh, and it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I really just love doing it. We're gonna do some videos with us jump shooting though.
Yeah.
And we're adding a little bit of a twist to it.
Yes.
That's all we're gonna say.
Do you recommend any units for black bear or have any tips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rogue. Let me see. Rogue, Checo, Applegate, all these Southern Oregon units.
Evans Creek.
And the tips that I have, I don't have very good tips. Talk to Chase and Moby.
Chase and Moby's got it figured out.
Yeah, or even Trent and Born and Raised. Those guys kill them over on the coast quite a bit. We hunt them a little different. I see a lot of bears, but I don't hunt them in clear cuts with a rifle because I'm not a good shot like those Chase and Moby guys.
When we got our bear,
So
Oh, yeah.
we got our
we
bear.
were actually elk hunting.
Yeah, so we
and
got
it
our
just
bear in the
happened.
rogue unit, and that was fall.
Yeah,
So that was opening day of elk season,
and they were eating
and they were eating huckleberries.
huckleberries.
So
And
if
he
you know
tasted
where huckleberries
amazing.
are, yes, bears that are eating huckleberries taste amazing.
Yeah, and try to find a place where there's not a lot of huckleberry pickers.
Yeah.
And there'll be bears there. There will be. This time of year, you guys, I'm going to get it figured out. I'm not a big bear hunter. I see a lot of them,
we go out because it's something to do
Yep.
during that time.
Yep. But this year, so it ends. Bear season ends the 31st, and I'm going to try to get out a couple days before that with my muzzleloader because there's some cool stuff that I want to do. So, and there's some tracks up there. There's bears all over up there. All right.
Any other questions? Nothing right
Nope,
now?
that was it for now.
Okay. So, what we're going to have to do here, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Maybe if you go on yours and we'll look at how many questions
Yeah.
I was
were
like,
on
you
there.
guys just stall.
Okay, we'll just
Keep talking about random things.
random
Keep
random
asking
stuff.
questions.
Yeah.
Keep asking questions.
I can talk about something that's not so random though, and that's this guy, you guys. So if you guys haven't used Sawyer products, we gave away one set of Sawyer products. Oh, that's kind of scary. Can you
Yeah.
turn that back down? Yeah.
So it's a little delayed.
That's kind of weird.
Here,
So
why don't you give me your phone? I'll write it down.
Yeah,
while you
so
guys
what-
talk.
There's a lot.
Oh,
okay, so write down those names, and then we'll do another random generator drawing for these. So if you guys don't have a bunch of people on here, if you came on to the live feed and somebody told you to come on here, in the comments below, have their name, write their name in the comments. That way we know that they brought them here, and then they'll get 2 shots at getting something. And if you want to bring somebody on, bring somebody on. Yeah,
there's bears everywhere here in Oregon. Tons of bears.
right.
How's the Hawken kit shooting? Would you use the same browning process again?
Yes. So the Hawken, it's a great kit. I would brown I'm going to brown every Hawken that I do. My next one will probably not be a Hawken though. It's probably going to be a Kentucky long rifle, and I want to do a smooth bore so I can make a shotgun out of it also. But the Hawken kit is awesome. I still haven't finished the stock. I just stained it, but I've been waiting to kill a bear, and I'm going to render the fat in the bear and use that for the finish on it. The browning is awesome, you guys. It makes that stand out.
Mm-hmm. Well, it lasts for it. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, it's durable. It's just as durable as any bluing that's out there, especially if you do it the hot method like I was doing. The one thing about those tradition kits though, that Hawken kit, the St. Louis, is the sights are horrible. They're absolutely horrible. So you need to get yourself a set of sights, and then and you'll see the video. I'm going to cut the back dovetail and put a riser sight in the back with a dovetail. And the reason I say they're horrible is those plastic sights are just junk. But in order to get a good working rifle that is accurate, and it's accurate,
Mm-hmm.
that thing will shoot at 50 yards easily. And that's probably me. It's probably not the rifle. And that's with balls, a patch ball. And I really haven't worked up a ton of a load for it because with my, that's good enough for me at 50 yards. I'll kill a bear every day that way. And I really like subduing the brass too.
Yeah, the brass is very cool how you do that.
Yeah, and tarnish it. And some people do it different ways. You can just throw it outside and let it sit outside for a while. I've heard people, the way that they used to brown the barrels back in the old days, the blacksmiths, is they'd hang it behind the shop and they go around and pee on it whenever they had to go pee. That's how they brown the barrels. And then they'd wipe it down with oil after it would start rusting a little, and then do it again.
Yep.
And that they just continue to do that. So browning is a very old way of doing it.
I fish a lot on the ocean. Y'all should come with me.
Oh yeah.
I've never been.
I'm down.
I've never been deep sea fishing, and that's one of my bucket lists. For
Yeah.
Sure.
It'd be fun to see if you get seasick.
Yeah, it would be. I went to. It very would be. I'd love it. I went to Bandon one time, and we were at the boat dock, and every boat came in with
Oh yeah.
tuna.
I've never
And
been tuna fishing myself.
So if you have a boat that can go far enough out to go tuna fishing, let me know.
Yeah, do you see any scooters over there?
Yeah. Let me know about that too.
Yeah.
I have a big enough boat to get some scooters.
Yeah, we could probably go shoot some of those.
Let's get a group together this spring. Shed hunt, kids, youth, family time.
For
Yes. Yeah, we should do that. We got 2 great big tents. It'd be cool to
Yeah.
set that up, have hot cocoa in there.
Mhm.
And we should figure out a place to do that. Maybe around Elk Creek somewhere where it's a little bit easier to shed hunt. I don't know. And then, yeah, that would be so good. And then have hot cocoa
Yes.
and just let people have a good time. campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do the Cascade bulls tend to bounce around from year to year, or are you typically finding them in the same places each summer in your scouting?
Okay, so yeah, yes and no. We do typically find them in the same spot,
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
types of spots, I should say. So you look for that area. Okay, I have a video on how to find the Cascade bulls, and that's how I do it. But basically, is if you look on Google Earth and you look in the Cascades and you find the green spots up there. Once you find the green spots, look at the ridges next to those green spots, and then anything that has kind of a north-facing slope and is a, what do they call that? Is a complex habitat. So it's got a bunch of different things there. That usually hold elk. Now those spots will hold elk from year to year. Sometimes they're not there that year, so you have to go find the next one. So in your scouting, that's why e-scouting is such a big thing. That's why base maps is such a big thing. Is you can e-scout all this stuff, get those spots figured out, and then that gives you something to hike into in the summer. And if you hike into there in the summer and you look at those spots, and then you go up on the ridge from those spots, just go up there and look for some rubs. And if there's old rubs in there, they're going to be in there. Maybe they won't be there this year, but they were in there at one time during the rut. And that's how I do it. And then if they're not in there, we bounce. If they're in there, you're going to know it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's a big thing. If they're not in there, they're not in there.
Get out of there.
Get out of there.
Just because it looks good and you like it, doesn't mean that they're going to be
There's a lot
there.
of places in the Cascades it looks like a bull would be there.
Yep.
You should check out Tennessee Valley muzzle loading. They build some beauties.
Yeah, I definitely will. I just started into the muzzleloading world, and I see myself really starting to go different directions in that. I'm going to go big time muzzleloader. Matter of fact, next year deer season, I'm going to put in for muzzleloader tags. If I don't draw one, I'm going to blacktail hunt with the muzzleloader that last part of the season.
The one about the ocean, he said, "Let's go."
Oh, for
man.
sure.
That'd
be a
we'll
fun
have to do it like a
Yeah.
trade. Come over and go shoot some ducks and then we'll go over
That
there.
would be fun.
Take the carcasses and use them for
Yeah.
crab bait on the way.
Want to go stump shooting? I can ask my father-in-law if you guys want to tuna fish.
Oh, yeah. And stump shooting's good, cool too. Matter of fact, I think, how many bows do I have over there? I have,
Quite a few.
and then I got a couple more. So we got enough
I
bows
have-
for people
I
to
have
go
two.
shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could go. That would be another thing we should put on. Is just go stump
Yeah.
shooting sometime. I live up here in Butte Falls, so it's easy.
Okay. I just bottom fish, but I did get a new boat recently that would have the range to go after tuna, but I don't know how to fish for them.
Rockfish and halibut are good for me, man. Lingcod.
Yeah,
I just want to. It looks very fun. I've never done that type of fishing before, so.
Lingcod I've done a lot of. I was in the Coast Guard out of Brookings and out of Gold Beach, and I know a rock out of Gold Beach that's just phenomenal.
Just you offering is pretty cool.
We appreciate that a lot. That means a lot.
That's it.
That's it?
That's all I got right now.
Well, boy,
There's a
you're
lot.
busy.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad there's a lot of people on here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what you guys are all waiting for me to get this out and for you guys to get it to win it. Oh, these come with
Those ones come with stickers too.
Look at that sticker.
That would have been that one on the Geo.
That could have gone on the. Yeah, I got some stickers for you. Look at that. I didn't know they came. So when I got my Kin Indian, I didn't get the Work Sharp stickers with it. Look at that. Isn't that a cool sticker? I got that T-shirt though. But so this sharpener uses these belts, and there are several different sizes of belts here. One real coarse, all the way to just like a stroping belt. And so that goes on to this whole machine. I don't want to take it out of the box because it's just as much engineered in this box as it is to get in and out. But you can adjust in and out. You can adjust the angles. So like on different types of knives, like on a utility knife, you don't want as steep of an angle. You want a broader angle. And then of course it tells you how to do that. Guys, these.
So you do have a podcast with Worksharp.
Yes.
They kind of explain on how to use the Worksharp. And Born and Raised has a video of Worksharp, the actual company showing you how to use this.
Yeah. Josh down there. And he knows his stuff about sharpening. I'll tell you why.
sure.
I went down there and I was like, whoa, that's some pretty crazy stuff. I didn't realize a lot of that stuff.
How early do you go scouting before the season actually starts?
Oh man, what? October?
Yeah. Right after it ends.
Yeah.
We're out in the woods
As much as we
as
can
much as
be.
we can. So, really, when I start putting cameras out and everything, we haven't really put. You have that cell camera now, so we don't really have to check cameras.
Right.
But usually, putting cameras out, I'm doing it in June, July. It's fun to take the dogs with you to go check the cameras and everything else. And,
Take the kids and the wife.
Take the kids.
It's just a good time, you know. We found out
you can never not do too much scouting.
no, and we didn't do any because of COVID this year. We didn't do a whole lot of camping, but we try to combine it. And my wife's really good about us combining it. It's like if we go camping, we're gonna go camping somewhere where we can go check it out.
And you can be e-scouting a ton.
Yeah, you
E-scouting
should be.
does a lot.
Yep. Yeah, and if you haven't started e-scouting yet, that's probably one of the biggest things that I would say if you're going to spend money on hunting gear. Don't worry about a lot of things. What you want to get is you want to get a good scouting program, and base map is what we use. And base map, and you can go on there, you can scout, you can put places that you want to go check out, you can see how it all works together. And it's like $30 a year.
For the Pro Edition. So
Yeah,
the Pro
you
Edition,
need the Pro Edition.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy anything.
The Pro Edition gives you landowners and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
It's very good. 3D.
It shows you all the trails up in the wilderness. So it's pretty awesome.
No more questions.
Okay, we should give some of the stuff away.
Got them all written down?
Yep.
Okay, and
So now I need
if you
that.
guys come up with questions in between, let's give this away first. I need that phone back.
For the random number generator.
Hi guys, cool. I use Onyx.
Sweet.
Yep.
Onyx is good
We've
too.
used Onyx too.
Taking that from me.
I was having issues with Onyx, that's why I switched over. I lost the cell camera. Finally did find it.
Did you find
Yeah,
it?
finally did find it.
We did get turned around as well 2 years ago. We did get turned around
Yeah.
as well, but we knew we were, but our GPS was not working.
Yeah, something weird.
Yeah.
And it seems like it happened every time we had an update.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to Basemap. And Basemap has Onyx does too now, I think, but Basemap when I switched over, it has the high res maps, which kind of are a pain when you're downloading. You got to download smaller maps if you use the high res. Okay, so random number generator. We're in between 1 and 19 right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So we good? We're gonna give away that.
Yeah, we're giving
Okay.
away this 1 and 19.
You ready?
Yep.
And generate. 1.
Number 1.
Power stroke.
Power Stroke
Outdoors.
Outdoors. You just have
No, not just power stroke. 7.3 power stroke.
7.3 Power Stroke Outdoors.
7.3 underscore.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be
Okay,
exact.
let's write this down on here. So
I actually went to high school with that guy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put
Jacob
why don't you
Vargas.
just put number
Jacob
1?
Vargas.
Okay.
Instant message us, Jacob Vargas.
Jacob Vargas. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put number 1 on there. I wish I had a pin because this ain't working. Okay,
I'll
that's
remember.
close enough. Okay, so thank you for tuning in tonight, and thank you for
Yeah, this is
coming.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
fun, a lot of fun. Let's do this one.
Scouting and being outdoors is a year-round thing. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.
Thank you
Oh,
so
thanks.
It says, oh no, I'm glad you found it. I use Onyx, but I like Basemaps a lot more.
much. Mm-hmm.
Congrats, man. Want me to swing by as Power Stroke.
Oh,
Sorry, I should be reading the name.
yeah.
Power Stroke Outdoors. Want me to swing by?
Jacob, instant message me, and we'll get together. And I'll get this to you.
Gary says,
there we go.
Basemap is the best blows Onyx away.
Yeah, I like Basemap. The big thing that I like about Basemap is when you have the whole map on there, it is a whole lot more detailed.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing another thing that I really like about Basemap is you could actually use your marine map
Yeah.
layers too. We use Basemap and I used to use Google and OnX.
Yeah.
I'd use Google Earth to see because then you could see where the green was and stuff. And Onyx was kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and then so I went to base map because then all I had to do was base map. I didn't have to use Google because Google was so high. Okay, let's do.
You got another one?
No, it's just Freddie. It was saying, by the way, for some reason YouTube didn't notify him when you guys were going live.
Yeah,
It didn't notify my phone either.
YouTube's being kind of strange. You know what we need to do is do a premiere, and then we could go live premiere, and then everybody know. And we'll do another one of these after the next series. The next series coming up is blacktail deer hunting, and then we'll have some duck hunting. And we got the duck hunting is not really going to be duck hunting per se. It's good. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, so let's give away the Sawyer. We use this in our scouting family because you fill this up with water, let it gravity feed, and then you just hang it on a tree. Then you go and fill up your water bottles underneath it.
And that thing gets super small.
Yeah.
So you can take that with you.
You can take it with you.
Can
if
you use it
really
as a
wanted to.
shower
What's that?
if you hang it up in the tree?
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't. You can pull it off.
Was
You
that your question?
Yeah, that was. I was like, that was just genuinely.
I don't know why you couldn't.
I mean, you put it hanging up in the tree. You might as well just
Boy, there's some times when.
use
We
it
only
as a
need
shower.
one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We giving this one away?
Yep. So, sorry. So
Jacob, you can't get this
you can't
one.
get this one. So you need to go from 2 to
I'll do it.
2 to 18
Yeah.
or 2 to 19, unless somebody else.
All right. Generate.
17. The reef robber. I bet
reef
you he's the
robber.
fisherman.
Oh yeah.
The reef
The
robber.
reef.
So is he still watching?
Ooh, how do I tell?
I don't know. I guess I don't know.
So,
So reef robber, if you're still watching, this is yours. Get us your information, and I'm gonna get all this stuff. It's gonna be a pretty penny to send all this stuff.
oh
out.
my goodness.
Yeah, because I got all those other videos. Anyhow, we'll get it all sent out.
Oh, yep, still watching.
Reef
Cool.
robber, this is yours.
This is yours.
Instant message us on Instagram. Life Outdoors.
Yeah, if you got an IG account, or you could even
Facebook, email.
email southernoregonhunting@gmail.com. You can text me. I'm not gonna give you my number on there though. I just thought about that. You know, then I'll have 500.
We have a
people
website. You can even get.
Oh yeah, the Life Outdoors website. Go check it out. Okay, reef robber.
Reef robber.
R-O. This is a horrible.
I'd like to
pencil.
rob the reef.
I do too,
Yep.
especially if there's lings on it,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some crab up on top of it. Okay, you guys don't want this call that I used. Super Sneak. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, he's got a website. Bob Morgan. Go over, check out his website. Supersneak.com. No, let me see. Supersneaky.com?
No, Super Sneak.
Is it Super
Yep.
Sneak? Supersneak.com. Go check it out. Good stuff.
Should do a deep sea fishing group. Or group fishing trip, sorry.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. I
I
couldn't do a
honestly,
very big group on our boat, but
Yeah, honestly, I have not been a fisherman for I don't know my whole life until
no, you fished a lot,
just
but you didn't like it.
didn't yeah.
I made him fish a
So
lot.
in the last 2 years, I've been fishing a ton. So I'm getting into it.
Yeah, you get a little older and a little bit more
Patience. That's what it's all about.
Freddie, you have already been entered into the giveaway just by commenting.
Yep.
Yep.
So who was that?
That was Freddie.
Freddie was
Freddie.
telling somebody.
Oh,
asked a
okay.
question.
Yeah,
So
Freddie's
was there
already on
somebody that asked a question on there that we haven't got yet?
What was his name? Or
Nope,
her?
everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
we're on.
Adam L. Is Adam on there?
Adam L.
No.
Yes, Adam
Oh,
L. is.
okay.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Okay.
Then everybody's good.
Okay. So here we go. This is a $150 sharpener. I use it. I have mine sitting out over there. Oh, I could show them mine. Just
Yeah,
a
you
second.
can. Need to go
Reef Robber said they'll email you.
Okay, sweet.
Cool. This is the one I use. I use it not every day. I use it every
A
day
lot.
that I have to cut with a knife. And it's real easy to use. You just set these guys up. And then it's got rollers on here, so you just run your knife through. And you got to make those noises when you do it. And
That's a must.
it's a must. But that is the Kin Onion edition, and they have another thing on here. I don't know. I can't remember what they call it, but it's a guide for like your axe blades and things like that. So that's what you guys are after right now. The Kin Onion.
Kin Onion.
We'll do another one of these too, guys. So if you don't win this time and you keep watching the channel, we'll be giving stuff away.
More giveaways coming.
Yep.
Adam said you probably wouldn't want to jump into tuna fishing first, too far offshore.
Yeah, I probably need to go out.
Yeah.
Test the waters.
What bothered me? I spent some time in the Coast Guard, so and I haven't got seasick in Kodiak, Alaska, out in the Bering. I didn't get seasick, so
I've never been on the ocean in a boat, so yes, I think you're right. I think I need to test the waters first.
All right, so we got.
Ready?
Yeah, but we got to do 1 through 18. No. 2 through 18.
Okay. And here we go. Generating.
Yeah, because we took 2 out of the poll.
And generating now. 13.
13. Lucky number 13.
Steve.
Is that
Annis?
Eris or Annis?
I think it's 2 N's.
Yeah.
Annis. Annis.
Yep, Steve Annis. That is yours. So if you're still on here, same thing. You can get a hold of me. Instant message us on Instagram. I have a hard time finding my messages now.
I get them every time.
Oh, I know, but it's just crazy. They changed everything around on it. Anyhow,
email,
Instagram,
Facebook.
Go to our website. Become a member of the website. We're putting a forum over there, so we own the forum, so we can say what we want. Some of these other forums that I have, I get things come up all the time. You're somebody on your forum said something about a gun, so.
Matt Yeager, I think I said.
Matt Yeager.
Okay.
Hey, Matty.
If you want, get it to me and I'll get it to Steve, save you freight charges.
Oh, right on. Cool. We will, Matt. Thanks. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you for watching the channel. We really do appreciate it, and we're doing some things with the channel. We're trying to revamp some things. We have some t-shirts. I was supposed to wear a t-shirt. We do have some t-shirts. We're going to start selling some t-shirts to pay for some of the stuff that we're like getting another microphone. Yeah. And so if you guys would like the t-shirt, go over to our website. It's thelifeoutdoors.com.
With a Z.
With a Z. And we have like phone cases and stuff like that over there too. But the t-shirts are really t-shirts and hats. That's what I really like. But anyhow, thanks for watching. We sure appreciate it, and we appreciate you guys coming on here and spending your evening with us. We're going to do some more of this. So thanks a bunch.
Gary said Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Anything you want to say to them?
I'm going to say what I always say. Keep living.
Keep living. All right. So I guess
How do I exit? Just exit?
Yep.
Oh, when will the next live be?
The next live will be after the next 4 videos. So we'll do the deer season, and I'll do a live at the end of the deer season.
And we'll let you know.
This time we'll do it as a premiere. So that way, as a premiere, you'll get notified that there's going to be a premiere live, and we'll do that. That way everybody hopefully gets notified. So, cool.
Okay. Great show, guys, and perfect with the questions. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.